0 winning the FA Cup. How about that?
Yeah, it was a professional performance. We respected their team, and we respected the cup by keeping the same 11 that's been playing. Because we know that an FA Cup and an FA Cup run can be invaluable for a club like ours. So we wanted to make sure we done the right things. And then with the lads that come on, they kept that professionalism going and added a little bit more. So no, I'm really happy with the performance, and it's great to have one of our loyalist fans come in and get his opinion as well.
Yes, yeah, it was absolutely, like I say, I wrote in my programme notes about Mark and Marnie and Jack, and it's so professional after going to Jersey and everything. I see that, and we've done a brilliant job. The only criticism is it could have been double figures, to be honest, but I'm not taking any disrespect off anybody, and Barnoldswick didn't stop. You know, there might have been a bit of clashing goals, but they didn't stop, and fair play to them.
Dredz, you've been through a few cup runs with Curzon Ashton. Is this result up there for you?
Yeah, it's any win. I mean, I'm probably one of the few people that really looks forward to matches like this. I love seeing new teams. I love all that. It's the FA Cup at the end of the day, and it's such a special tournament, and you never know where it's going to take you. I mean, when we beat Exeter all them years ago, you know, it starts off with playing teams like this. All right, we might have been a lot lower level, but this is how it starts, and there's always one club who has a romantic time and plays these big matches. And like I say, hats off to Craig and Mark that they took this 100% professionally, and we're through to the next round, and let's see who we play.
Dredz mentioned there that we've never played this opposition before. Is that a unique challenge going into it, preparing for it?
Yeah, definitely. It's we relish challenges. That's what our squad and our team's all about, is challenges and trying to overcome them. And I challenged the lads today before the game. It's very easy to look at the league positions and the distance between the two clubs, and it's very easy to take your foot off the pedal. But as I said to them at half time, I will make sure they don't drop standards. I have to. If I let them become complacent, well then I become complacent, and then the club starts to sort of fall for that. But myself and Mark today made sure that the lads didn't come complacent. They made sure that they done everything they would do, whether it was Scunthorpe here or whether it's Barnoldswick here. We respected them, and we made sure that we'd done everything to the 90th minute.
Part of those preparations was an unchanged starting 11 for us. Is this to keep the momentum high after last week's win? Yeah,
there's a couple of reasons. Momentum, obviously, the lads who have been playing deserve to play as well because of the performances. And I think I spoke with Will Hayhurst the other day, and we were talking about the team, and he was saying if he didn't play today, he would go 2 weeks without a game. And we don't want that with the way they're playing at the moment. We want to keep them fresh, we want to keep them going, and 2 weeks is a long time between games. So it was an easy decision for me to keep the starting 11. But I tell you what, them players that come off the bench, and I'm not meaning myself, from George, Ben, Mikey and Timmy, well, they all come on and made a difference, and they all come on and showed what character that we have in this dressing room, and they're pushing for a place in that team. And if they're pushing, that means we're going to be a better team, because the lads in front of them can't relax or come complacent. So as I said, we're in a great place at the moment. We're enjoying our football, but we're just going to take each game as it comes. We'll look at how we could have done better today, but this week going forward, myself, Mark and the coaching staff will make sure we're ready for Peterborough Sports, because that's the next step.
Does it make you confident as a coaching group to have these players to call upon at any point?
Yeah, definitely. I think Dredz will say, like, it's to have that coming off our benches.
Oh yeah,
it's
they
good.
look hungry today. They look so hungry, and like I say, to two of the players to get goals as well. You know, they could see the excitement of them scoring. It was brilliant. It was really good, and it's nice to, like Craig says, the hungriness. When you know, if you've got a player who's coming on who's hungry, you're never ever going to weaken a team, no matter what. And they both deserve the chance as well. Like I say, they've been very patient, and they've done well.
Yeah, it's great for us as a team to have players like that. But I know Ben, Mikey, Timmy, George, and I myself, we're not happy with just being squad players. We're not happy with just being on the bench, and we're going to keep pushing lads until we get back into that team, and that's what we've got to do. And we've just got to keep working hard, and fair play to the lads who is ahead of us, because they're doing a good job as well for keeping us out. But that squad, because I know a lot of people look at Curzon this year, and yeah, we've had a good start, but we've only got 16 players. You know what I mean? We haven't got the luxury of bringing loads of other lads in and having lads in the stand. The other lads in the stand are 3 17-year-olds. They're the ones who are pushing next in line, and they have just as much quality as well. So we're not blessed with luxury, but we're blessed with that character and that camaraderie in the dressing room, that we're all in this together. And that's the way this club is going at the moment. We're in it together, from fans to board members to lads on the pitch to staff. We're all in this together, and that's what we're trying to portray.
There was 2 first goals today for Ben Darby and Mike Ifeanyi, plus an assist for Mike. How proud of you of them too?
Oh, delighted. I think. Do you wanna, what do you think of Mike and Ben?
They're superb. Ben's such a high energy player, and he's, you know, like I always watch highlights of every match, and like when you, like last week when you're at Kings Lynn, you're under a bit of pressure and you're trying to control it, and you bring that sort of player on and he's in your face. That's the worst thing that you need. That's the worst thing you can ask for in football for me, is someone who's that keen. And Mike is just a bag of tricks, and he tangles me up watching him, never mind the defender. It's unbelievable feet he's got, how fast they are. And he always seems to make the defender think, you've got it, and then the next thing he's there, he whipped it away. It's good. It's good to see. It's been brilliant football this year. Really enjoying it.
I think with Mark, always his saying is, we're only as strong as our weakest player, and at the moment we don't look like we have any weak players. So it's really good that everybody's pushing each other. And I know I seen the skip go to the 2 boys after the game that scored and giving them hugs and saying well done, and that's the type of dressing room we want. Everybody together, everybody proud of each other, and it's only going to make us better.
Another week, another milestone, this time for George Waring, who reaches his century of appearance for the club. How do you feel about that, and how good of a servant has he been since he joined?
Top pro, absolute top pro. He's been brilliant. He does all the right things on and off the pitch. He's just been a really good pro, and his attitude, his experience in the dressing room is fantastic to have. And then he comes on in a game like that today, and he looks like he's never been away. You know what I mean? So George will be frustrated because he wants to play. That's in him, and that's a really good character to have. But he's doing all the right things to get himself back into the mix, and to have him in the dressing room with the rest of the lads is brilliant. It's a great characteristic for us to have. And I'm really proud of George, and well done on reaching 100.
With us progressing on to the draw on Monday, of course, the third round qualifying towards the end of the month, is there any particular eye you have on any other team, or how far can we go?
I think I said it the other day, I said it to the lads, this cup it's not an individual cup. I always feel like this is a family cup, and the reason why I say that is these lads get to create memories, not just for themselves but for their families. So when someone's mum or dad or family or granddad or anybody comes watching them, and they know they scored in the FA Cup or played in the FA Cup, that doesn't just affect the individual, it affects the whole family, and it can make people proud, and it can bring people together. And this cup is special. As I said, it's about family, but it's special for the club as well. It can really give us that lift that the club needs off the field, and hopefully it gives the club a bit of it gives people knowing more about the club. I think people underestimate us and don't talk about us a lot, which is great. We like to go under the radar, but sometimes I think the club in a whole, the way it's run from the top to the juniors, is in an unbelievable position. And I'm sure Dredz will. Yeah. He's been around here longer than I have. It's the club. What the club does on and off the field is fantastic.
Oh yeah, seeing the kids watching, who play every Saturday, Sunday, and the cup means so much. Just reading the stories that you media guys have put out this week of everyone's little memories, it's just so heartwarming, because that's the speciality of the cup. We might not go to Wembley and win it, but the journey up to that is you can produce anything. I mean, next round we might get Bury at home, they'd bring thousands with home match. You've got a chance to get past that, but at the same time we might get someone really difficult away. It's just look at the draw, and it's like I say, it's so special. The club's so special for that. All the way from the top to the kids, it's brilliant.
Finally, we've got Peterborough Sports to look forward to next Saturday. Back to league action. How are we looking into that one?
You picking the team for that one? I'll give you a ring during.
No,
it's Listen, today's been a really good day for the club. for the players, lads who haven't been getting game time, lads who have been playing. I think it's been a really beneficial day for us, and it's only going to put us in good stead for next weekend. Breeds confidence throughout the squad. Obviously, we don't want to get overconfident. We still got to do the dirty work, as they say. But no, it's we're in a good place. But now it's myself, Mark, Jack Kizzers, turn now to do the homework on Peterborough Sports and how we can go about winning that game, and can we get another 3 points.
Thank you both so much for your time.
No worries.
Cheers, Dredz. Thank you.
All the best. Yeah.